Hello YouTube and welcome back to welcome to Let's Play Planet Coaster, which is a kind of a duh. But I made a sort of a project in the series to make like I had a water attraction there, and I tried to make like a whole landscape around it without using terraforming. Like I did end up using just a little around here since the path was too low. And I think this video might get a copyright strike, but I will credit her music. I used Master of Tides from Lindsay Sterling. It's a... if you don't know her, I don't know what rock you have been living under, but she made like a song and it really fits the overall pirate slash water theme park, so I kept it. I have the park playing, but it's pretty much just I just kept this as a sort of a centerpiece, since I can't upload it to the Steam Workshop since I'm already over the amount of. I think I'm close to being over the amount of. Like I only have 200 pieces left, and I still have to make a ton of stuff. So I'm actually going to finish this project. But I will record some bits, and I will leave some bits like to myself. Like I did this. I started the attraction myself, and then built around it. Freaking bird. I will. Oh God. Shush. Like I will eventually like give it a bit of a nicer looking pathway to come this way, since I sort of want to make this like the center of a centerpiece for a park. That like I will put this park up on the Steam Workshop. I won't add anything else to it, so that's all. Well, your idea. That's pretty much your own ideas and things you can place in there. So which is also sort of fun, but yeah, it started as a really fun project, and I think I'm actually going to turn it into a series, hence the recording for today. Like the park itself on my Let's Play series is actually is well, it's unplayable almost. Like it still plays, but I feel like the moment when I add like one more attraction, one more ride, one more heck, even I think when I add one more freaking tree. I think like the whole game will sort of be unplayable for the series, so the park itself, I will keep it. It's just on hold. Like I'm getting, at least I'm hoping that I can get enough money to buy my new PC, which I hope will be a hell of a way better than the one that I have now. And I like that it will also bring back some other series. This is pretty much just a bit of a Zen work. It's really, I don't know. It's pretty much like those Zen gardens. But like when I get the new PC, I can also continue some other series, like Slime Rancher. Like a friend of mine recently said that I need to play some more Slime Rancher, but that game also lags from time to time. So I'm sort of putting that series also on a hold. There are like multiple games that I won't play for any series until I can actually sort of play them. It's a bit weird how I'm working, but this does save up some space, some time. I'm actually placing those really large stones first, and then fill in the gaps. Like they do give up, make a really nice base. I do think that I need to turn on the lighting. Depends how you look at it. Like I'm already, there are like already a lot of pieces inside the inside this fortress. Since there is already like food, shops, and everything you usually need in the fortress itself, sort of hidden away, so only people who know it's there know it's there. And let's see, what haven't I said yet? Oh, I also hope that the new, like I have a new microphone, at least I got a new headset. Of course it's Razer, so it costs a little, but I don't mind. Not sponsored, by the way. I've heard people saying that you might get in trouble if you show how do you call it? If you use like items that you are not sponsored by or something like that. Some type of well, pardon my French, but some kind of bullshit. Like, I could turn on my webcam, but I have it off due to the fact that, well, like I'm concentrating a lot, and I have a really old tick that's recently been popping back up. I sometimes forget to close my mouth, and no, that is not because I'm talking so much, but more that I forget, like my tongue is hanging out, and I don't think anybody finds it charming to see my tongue hanging out. So, I could pretty much be a dog. And also, my concentrated face, it ain't pretty. I love when the telephone downstairs is going. It's ringing. Don't think you can hear it though, but glad for that. I can't wait to have an answer of my own. Let's put some smaller rocks in between. And I'm also trying to sort of limit myself with plants, since I do know that's like usually the biggest reason for lag. Like I do use a lot. Pretty much, you can see how much I've used here. I'm trying to limit it, but as you can see right over there, it isn't really, it isn't doing anything. Oh yeah, that was this glitchy area. I'm actually rather happy that the fortress is already there. It really helps me. Or at least, it really helps with placing these rocks over here. I think I might even could have left out all the other rocks. Okay, that music was a bit too loud. Okay, it's still loud in my head. Oh wait, I can turn it down. Yes! Okay, that's handy. I can turn it down for my own ears. There's a little switch. Okay, this is pretty much going to be like advertising, but there's like a little switch on the headset itself where I can lower the volume. Again, not sponsored. Let's see. I'm getting an old Dutch children's song in my head. Someone goes like from like if I would translate from this fist on this fist and then that fist on that fist, I can pretty much make a stack with two people, and then eventually one just pokes the other one in their belly, and I'm like in my head like this rock on top of that rock on top of this rock on top of that rock. Like, and I'm sort of using the scaviola or scavola, depending how you want to pronounce it, pretty much. It's a bit of a climber. Like I know there's the like the actual ivies, but I don't like them for some reason. Like I don't like them on rocks. Like they work perfectly on a wall, but on a rock, the best word to describe them then is meh. But a friend recently pointed out a lot of things with me is meh. And I hope, like I have a bit of a cold. I hope that it doesn't, how to say interrupt. That it doesn't. I hope that it doesn't sort of, yeah, well, okay, interrupt the recordings. Like I'm trying to sort of not to sneeze, and not to pull up my nose or whatever you call it. I'm trying to keep that to a bare minimum. They really should make a round climber. Oh well. Like that, and then the music suddenly stops. Oh. Like, what's the thing from? Where did the music go? I might as well just put the ride on play. Don't know if you hear the music, and if you do, let's just all hope I don't get a copyright strike. I'm pretty much pushing, kind of pushing the limits here, I think. Oh wait, and I think my, let me go into my settings real quick, since I do think I have it on high. Like, my PC can take the game on its fullest setting. Sometimes. Yeah, it's set on ultra. I think I needed to set it to medium for recording. It's a bit of a dope that I didn't change that before. But I do think that sort of helps with the gameplay, or for at least for the recordings. Like, I don't like. I only got 300p. Okay, I'm gonna close the park. At least I think you can you even close a park? But this ride on test. Get the hell out of my park, people. Money spinner? Achievement progress, what the fuck? I don't even know what that achievement was, and I am sort of curious. I'll look into that later. Later! So everybody's getting out of my park. The game is already running smoother just by kicking out everybody out of the park. The only plus is that now the coaster is sort of the ride is sort of right paced with the cars. Like that, and then flip it on its side. I've been here all day, and oh, you got me turning side to side. Sorry about that. I sort of had Ariana Grande in my head for the last few days, so. Not that's a bad thing, but too much of one thing doesn't add to one another. In my personal experience, it usually subtracts. Like that. Like, I was sort of thinking. Wait a minute, I can put the track on normal speed. Like, I am sort of thinking to add maybe like one attraction to here, like sort of something that sort of connects to this thing. Like, I don't think I could make like I have a few arches over here since it sort of simulates a cave. But I don't think I can make one here. It doesn't fit. Actually, it is actually sort of funny that the ride itself isn't that special. Oh, you can now hear that, like the actual the track music. There's also something that sort of changed within like the Roller Coaster Tycoon series and this Planet Coaster version. With the custom music in in Roller Coaster Tycoon, like not World, but just the old games, the older games. You used to have like only music coming out of pretty much just the station, and now each card has its own ride. Each card has its own speaker, sort of. Like each part of a ride always carries the same music, same exact music. It has its pros and its cons, I think, but it does help making a coaster that sort of yeah, how do you say it, syncs with the music better. Like sometimes people just added the sound of a song pretty much into a video clip where the coaster is riding. Now you can sort of time the coaster exactly to that point in the song. So as a weird example, you have a song that eventually says "drop it," and then like there would be like a coaster, and at the moment she says "drop it," the coaster drops, or something like that. Still wondering if they will ever add the fireworks thing in here. And I do sort of like making the fireworks displays. Or at least if they going to add that feature to this game. Would be fun if they do, don't mind if they don't. And I don't know why this game is being so derpy with the sound right now. I don't even have that many moving things. There's just like the occasional... Like there's no one in the park. The only thing that's running is the coaster itself. The ride. It's not a coaster. It's technically it's a ride. Technically in my book it's a coaster. This one needs to sit like that into this hole. It's really this is a rather patient type of job to do. If you don't have patience, don't try to do this. This may be me, but this might be a bit too steep, but... Sorry. Bad habit. So let's grab this one. Although it looks sort of weird in here on its side, but then I'm just placing it for the roots. Like it's pretty much looks the same as the Scavola I sometimes use, but then again the only difference is this one has roots and the other one doesn't. I'm just placing it here and there. Not placing it in giant groups, just maybe 2 or 3 together. You go there, then I can... thought I could move it into place with control and then press X to pull it up. Let's see, I also use this one. Whenever you're using green, also use red. Complementary contrast. Well, you think Christmas is usually pretty much red and green. If the game crashes, I'm going to slap someone. Like, I'm sort of doing this to show, like, the process. Like, I do think it's sort of fun if people could sort of follow. I'm using sort of way too much. But, like, if I post this onto the Planet Coaster workshop, that I could also post, like, the video series that came with it, so people can, like, watch the whole process of me doing this. Which may be a sort of a fun bonus. I see amazing builds coming by. Like, I recently downloaded what do you call them? Two cyber models. Like, they're on the front of the Steam page right now. I think it's a T-Rex and another bot. I almost want to say Autobots assemble. Autobots right out. How does it even look from this angle? If I turn off align to angle, then I could place it in a way that I want to, without changing that much to it. This is just me, but I'm really excited to get the new PC. I do hope that it actually fixes the problem of Planet Coaster being laggy. If it doesn't, well, like, I'm not saying, I'm not going to say that it's like it was a faulty purchase, blah 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 blah. Heck, new PC. Who wouldn't say no? Who would say no to a better PC? I think I can name a few people. Something like that. Adding plants everywhere. Like, I'm going to place a few of those animatronics that shoot behind these walls. So they sort of shoot outwards to the players in the to the people in the attraction itself. Like one over here. Like, not a lot of people may see them, but I think it adds to that overall coaster. And pretty much it's all what we want, anyways. The guests don't even care what you place. Like, I think I said this before, but that may be the only thing that Roller Coaster Tycoon has and Planet Coaster doesn't have. Peeps with a preferred like area. If I'm wrong, please tell me so. But for as far as I know, I don't think the peeps in Planet Coaster have a preferred theme they want to go through, or a theme that they hate, sort of. Not where I wanted it, but it works. Not a big fan of pink, but it does help the color along a little. I think one more here. And then it's time to place some trees. Since a planted area that without trees doesn't really work as well as with trees. That's that one that really hangs over. X. If you haven't noticed, I'm really building this in stages. And I'm trying to sort of do like one piece at a time. And I think I'm not sure if I will turn this into a series, if there's demand for it. Like if people want to see me turn this into a series, and please tell me down in the comments below. I will turn this into a full series and on how I made this. Like I don't play whatchamacallit. I wouldn't like actually open the park with peeps to sort of try to, well, sort of help against the obvious lag that I'm having sometimes. But if you guys want to see a series of this, just comment down below. I think it will make for a pretty fun series, at least. Wait a minute, let's take that one that's a bit bent. Perfect. Same location, different trees. And let's go in here. Like that. And I think it actually needs a few of these lower ones. Let's see, can we can write the track, and I actually want the one where it's like this one is close to the exit station, upwards around the corner. I think I need this one. Let's try to write it. Oh god, I clicked it away. That's stupid. Luckily it's this one. It doesn't even fall that hard, but this looks amazing. Like you can hear the music. Like, and then I still need to theme this area. Like I could spend okay, I'm going to spend the time, but what I want to say is to turn this area into a cave. I'm just thinking of ideas that I could use to sort of finish the attraction with. Now I can turn back on align the surface. Pause it again, since the same song, the same like 10 20 seconds of a song over and over and over and over again isn't really helping much. And the song and the background music sits, well, hop into place any second now. There it is, right on cue. Like I might take some extra effort and also make a coaster inside the like sort of on top, since like how do I explain this? This area is done. The bottom not, but that's what I'm working on now. But at least building wise, this area is done. But I have the idea for a while now to sort of build up here on top of the ride and have like a secondary entrance. Like I think I still need to edit this area a bit, but then you could have like a crossroads going this way, like underneath, The train that makes its way up here, all the way, like just a spiral staircase all the way up here. And then have like a coaster that sort of goes down in this area and then like down here. That sort of intertwines with the rest of the of this area. And they're all just future ideas. So it may change to see if sort of if it doesn't fit or I didn't like the idea or something like that sort of happens. Like if this part of path didn't already sort of shown it, the shops are actually down here. Okay, I don't care about this stone. It's more from off the outside. This is oh my god, it's bad. But like this is the inside of the overall of the fortress. At least the lower level. The higher level is the part where the shooters will be. This area. A bit overgrown, but I think it would still sort of work. And you know what? I'm going to place the last, at least for this let's play, the last few rocks around here. Like it's a bit of a longer episode, but I don't care if I'm actually at 30 minutes, but I could make it just a teensy tiny bit longer to sort of finish this area. Then I could, and I think I'm a little over halfway done, maybe 2/3. Something like that. You know what? I am going to place the props, the animatronics, pretty much. I thought I could, yes, I could. Okay, these are all of the themed things, of piratey themed things. I want to place a cannon over here, since I know it will have a blast. Yes, I made a pun. And yes, it's cringy as hell. Would those cannons even... Would, like that one maybe, but this one... I don't think that cannon would work here. Pirate angry shot and pirate cover shot. Then we have our pirate angry shot. Then we need to go into the coaster. Right. Edit triggers. Add a trigger. First one is actually going to be here. I want to add something up here that sort of is triggerable, but it also sort of helps with sort of placing it, since the camera always focuses on the trigger most close by. Okay, goes to trigger 5. You can add, we can add the cannon to that. Then, wait a minute, let me press T, that's easier. Let's go to 4, which is this doodad over here. Number 3 is this dude. Number 2 is that dude. And if I would press play, it works. I do want to add a trigger, but that's more of a at least it's more of a night trigger. Pause the game for a bit. And that's okay, I could use 2, I could use for that one. they won't have that big of a use, but I sort of want to add lights. There are like 2 lights, and I keep forgetting where they are. Usually just Google lights. Google. I think it's actually in building. Okay, let's see. We have a colorable area light, and then we have a colorable floodlight. Okay, floodlight is a aimed light, and floodlight pretty much low resistance. But it's more that I like this won't even have a use on the ride itself. This is more a bit of fun on my end. Allow me some fun. Like that. That's one. Ooh, this is exactly a little. I always love nooks and crannies. You can stuff stuff in there way good. You can really stuff things in there. Which sounds really bad if I think about it. Oh yeah, they are. That's the rock. I don't even know if. Oh wait, it's not. Okay. Let's make it a red light. Red light, green light. Like it adds ambiance to the areas. Like I'm not making them all red. I'm not a designer for bad OCs or something like that. But they do add a little. Well, how do you say it? Like the lights itself don't have a use, but they add atmosphere, and that's what I'm going for. And I don't know why. And this is a bit of a side note. I sort of want, like, at least one YouTuber to notice this park, or at least this area. And that may be a bit of a bit selfish, but I don't know. 2, 3, 4 was on this one. So lights off. Let's see, number 3 gets that light. And number 2 gets this blue light. Ooh, I got a weird idea. Number 1 is getting this thing. And not done yet. Done for now, at least with that. Just trying to click on that one light. Control D. I'm still in the can. Oh, I got some I need to do some finishing up jobs over here. Place this one over here. From the top of my head. I don't want that. I want the light. Oh dear, it's actually in there. I hope I can still select it though. Triggers. Trigger number 1. It's the pirate band, but also that light. Does sort of clash with the rest of the music, but I don't care. That line went on exactly when I needed. Trying to work with two types of camera that don't allow me to click what I want. Yee. I do think I have it now. Let's see how the house adds up. Perfect. I do wish that like the scenery is sort of could limit the light a bit more. Although this is perfect. If the game would allow me to go in. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Don't know, never liked the idea of like white light. It's too white. This could be a screenshot. Black light, yeah, that helps. Whites, like I need something a bit dramatic. Green is white. Green is that. I think I might even go for the orange. Like this castle needs to be lit at night. Well, at least I've done what I want to do, at least for this episode. Again, if you want to see more of this series, just comment down below. This is actually might be like the one series that I actually won't work on unless I get comments. I will work on it in the shadows, but I won't record it into a actual Let's Build series. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys also enjoyed the new microphone. I've only heard one person say something good about it, so I don't know if it's better or worse. But I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Janet!